Hello again, everybody. It is a beautiful evening way down here in the south where I live. We've had a lot of rain for the last several days, and today was just beautiful. So I'm glad that the rain has finally stopped. One thing that I wanted to go over with you tonight was our workbooks that we do for classical conversations. We do it for the foundation level, and we have a workbook for grades K through 2 called the Junior Learning Activity Book, and then we have one for grades 3 through 6. It's just the regular. We just don't have a special name for it. It's just the regular learning activity book. So I'm going to go over what is inside of the Junior Activity Book. The first page you'll see if I can get it to do right, you see there's a history page for your younger children, your younger students. Your child would just trace the word Columbus, because in Cycle 3, Columbus is the first person that you will study about. So your child will trace the word Columbus and 1492, and then has a coloring page of Columbus. Or if your child is a little bit older, say second grade, there's this sheet where your child can record information about Columbus. We've got big lines, and he or she can write the information. We also have a geography sheet, and we tell you which, is that right? Well, there we go. We tell you what states and capitals that your child is learning for the week, and she or he can just color those in, or however you want to do it. Next, we have Latin. This is Latin for week 1. You see we have a little Cupid right there, and he's throwing hearts. So all of our Latin is done in hearts. You'll notice we have the English word, and then below we have the Latin word that your child can trace. The next page is English. And in week 1, your child is going to study infinitives. So there's the word infinitive for your child to trace, and then below, if your child is old enough, he or she can write examples of infinitives on the lines. Then we go on to math. There's 2 pages of math in week 1. There's, let's see, your child is going to trace these numbers. And then here's the second page, and it's counting by 2s. Trace 2 through 24. That's math for week 1. And then the next subject for week 1 is science. You're going to study types of tissue. And we have all the 4 types of tissue for your child to trace. Then we have art, and inside of each box we tell you what to do. In this first box it's draw dots, the second it's draw circles, and so forth. And that is all of the lessons for week 1, and then you start over with week 2. It will be Pilgrims. The nice thing about this book is that Classical Conversations has a lot of memory work, and we give you your child something in which to record the information that they're learning. So when you're done with your 24 weeks of classical conversation, you'll have something to show dad or grandparents, or if your state requires you to show your work, you will have something tangible that you can show. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you the regular lab book. It's for grades 3 through 6. This is not cycle 3, this is cycle 2. I couldn't find my cycle 3, but it's set up the same way. So even though the topics will be different, it's still going to be the same way. And what we've done is we've made little boxes, it's almost like little lap book templates, but you don't cut them out. Your child is going to work in them. Let me see if I can get close. You can see we have a little circle for English, and they're going to write the parts of speech in the different wedges. And then we have science, and the child writes the 7 biomes. And then right here is Latin. And your child writes the Latin. Now, like I said, this is for cycle 2. Even though we have the same setup, the topics are going to be different in cycle 3. Then we have a notebooking page. The child can take notes. For history, we have a science notebooking page. It's just a place, again, where your child can take notes on what they're learning that week, and also a place to write the memory work. And the same with history. It's a place where they can write their memory work. Then we have art. And we have, this is the last page for week 1, we have geography. Now, your child's going to learn how to draw the United States map. So we give you each week a blank space where your child will practice his or her drawing of the United States. And then we go on to week 2, and you have also 24 weeks in this book. And once again, you'll have something tangible that you can show and you can keep this forever and let your child review through it over the years while they're in foundations. Show it to dad, grandparents. It's something that we sell a whole lot of, and they're very popular. We sell them in the spiral bound for $30 each, or we sell it in the instant download for $20. So just go to our website, ajourneythroughlearning.net, and click on the front. I have a link for Classical Conversations, and go to cycle 3, and you can find the books there. We have the junior and the regular. Foundations. My dogs are about to get upset with me, so I better go. They want to go outside. Everyone have a great night. Bye.